Hi everybody, we're back.
Hey, welcome back. We are doing an art walkthrough today on the Faberge egg that you painted.
Yes, and by the way, I hate painting the color green because for some reason there's green is a weird color because of all paint has pigments in it, and some pigments are earth based and some are dye based.
Mm-hmm.
And green is one of those dye based ones, and it's just a nightmare to paint with.
Really? How come it's just not even?
Yeah, it's not even. You're going to get tons of brush strokes in it all the time. Now, it's not bad here, but I was trying to get some smooth stuff going on, and then when you put like another color with it, it just makes it a mess. So I was struggling, and at the time I'm painting this, I'm like, I'm not sure if this is going to turn out. I may have to throw it in the garbage. But I was able to rescue it from the brinks of disaster.
So is this disaster here because there are like three different shades kind of happening?
Yeah, there's it's a reflective on the bottom there. It's got that blue, so obviously it was sitting on some kind of blued surface.
Oh, I see.
And then in the middle it's dark, and then on the top it's light.
Oh, okay. So you did that on purpose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so what you want to do is establish your light source here, and then you paint in your darks once you put in your reflective surfaces, and then that's when you start painting in all the details. So what I had done is I actually drew all those little filigree and stuff like that with a black, like a magic marker.
Oh, so it's already drawn on.
Yeah, it's already drawn on the board, so I'm just looking, going, okay. Because if I did it in pencil, I did it really light, I'd wash out all my lines.
Yeah, and you don't want to be trying to like freehand that.
No, that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
I've had to do that a couple times. I learned my lesson the hard way.
You messed your hand up.
I messed my hand up. I accidentally cut myself.
It's good. It's kind of makes it look badass. When
Yeah, exactly. And I super glued my hand back together, actually.
It looks like you took a sword to your hand.
Yeah, I did. It was a broken wine glass, actually. I wish I could say, yeah, I got in a sword fight.
No, broken wine glass is good. People will just assume it was a bar fight.
Yeah.
Like an old cowboy, cowboy style bar fight.
Yeah. Except all the bars are shut down now. So.
Right, yeah, exactly. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I hate it when you paint in the color green also, because the green screen that we filmed in front of is green.
Right.
So
Ben always has a nightmare time.
I tried to figure out how to... I know that I'm just too dumb in our editing program to cut out a little window so that this stays green on top and then it doesn't cut through to our green screen. But anytime you paint anything green, it just bleeds right through to our backdrop. And so for this video, I couldn't figure out how to do it, and it was Wednesday, and I had to get the video up. So I just took a picture of it and pasted it over. If you go and watch that video, as soon as we put it down, I just replace it with a photograph of this piece of art.
So that's cool. That's special effects.
Yes.
Yeah. Double your pay there, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here I've established all my lights and darks, and now I'm putting on the gold. I guess it would be a wash, or I'm not sure, because I'm not sure what the Faberge egg is made out of. Glass or something? I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
And so, but I do know that's gold, and so I put down a medium gold, which I use raw sienna for, and then I'll put Naples yellow mixed with a little bit of bright yellow, and sometimes orange over the top of that, and then I put my highlights in. And you can see with my left hand, I have my finger on where I'm painting. So I'm doing a double trace type of thing. Yeah. I'm saying, okay, what's that line over here? And so for a lot of details, if you're using reference, I usually run my finger on with my left hand of where I'm painting with my right hand.
Especially for something so delicate as this.
Yeah, with all that detail and stuff. Because you can fake a lot of that stuff, but it starts to look sloppy. There has to be a structure to it. So if not, it's just a big mess. And then you don't get paid. No one wants to buy it. So it's like, hey, this looks like a mess. I don't want to buy this. So you have to make it look good. And to make it look good, you have to have a structure behind it. Nice, clean lines. And so now what I'm doing is I'm hitting it with the really bright color to give it that shiny gold look.
And this is based off your light source.
Yes, based off the light source, which I'm using the photo reference for, because I'm basically just copying that picture and painting it. So, and I'm adding a little bit of flair to it as well.
Yeah,
little different color scheme than the original. The original is a lot more green. This one's a little more blue, because I think we established I don't like green. It's a big pain in the neck. The pain in.
And then we came up with some cool stuff for this one. And one cool idea that we had for him, because he's a magic item that when you open up, there's different little treasures and stuff inside. And we were talking to my brother Clay about it, and he was like, on a 1, it should be a yolk, and it breaks, and then the egg's not usable anymore.
Yes. That's true. 1 should be punished.
Yes. Like, all right, well, if you're going to do that, you make the 20 like either a black pearl or like a nice emerald. Probably an emerald because it's green.
Yeah.
We get an emerald that's worth, a couple hundred gold coins. And so then this is the egg of endless treasure until you roll a 1.
Yes.
So then it's worthless. Then you can just sell the egg.
Speaking of 1, that's the actual size of brush I'm using right here is a number 1.
Oh.
A number 1 round. I rarely use flat brushes. If you saw at the very beginning, I used a wide flat brush to paint, and then I'm using round brushes. And now I'm using a number 1 size round brush to do all my little greebles and little bits and flares and light on.
Gems and jewels and
yes.
things.
And now I'm putting a white on top to make it those little sparkly bits.
Oh.
Yeah. So you see, it was shiny, but it's not 100% shiny until you put that white on there. See, at the very end, it just gives you that extra little spark. And now it looks really three-dimensional. And now I'm using my white to touch up all the little spots where I messed up on the edges. Yeah. And we're just about done with this one.
Awesome.
Look at that, Ben.
Well, it's looking good.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yeah, thanks so much. And we will see you on the next one.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.